Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Grounded. In this episode, we're going to continue exploring. I finished up the base building, so at this point we're going to be mostly exploring and fighting creatures. So next goal is to get the pond lab completed, so we can get our hands on muscle sprouts and a couple of the other key items needed for some of the harder fights. And then after that, we're going to, well, I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. I'm thinking probably sandbox something, but I probably won't even finish the underwater lab until after this recording, anyways. So without further ado, let's hop in. Oh yeah, I also want to get more bombardier parts to complete that. So we're gonna go ahead and run this way,
One long schnoz
where we
built
should
for
be able
sniffing.
to. Because yeah, there's the tree. We kind of want to go around the other side of the tree to grab. Because I know there's at least one bombardier beetle on this side. Jeez. We're ready for an ass whooping. As long as we avoid the orb weavers over here, because while I can fight them pretty easily, there's no point in fighting them, as I don't think they're going to drop what I need, which is the spider fangs. I think that's going to be mostly up to wolf spiders at this point. Which, yeah, that's a fun mess that I'm not looking forward to. Got all the ants over here, which I do not want to deal with right now. Over here somewhere, there should be a bombardier beetle. Ooh, that's not a beetle, that's a spider there. I do not care for you, Mr. Spider. You're not the one I want to fight today. I also could explore the red ant nest, because there's a couple things you can get there. That'll be good for later items. Ooh, there's two beetles here. Yikes. I don't want to fight two right now, so I'll wait till they separate from each other. And my axe has been repaired, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Missed that last shot. Get your ass kicked, beetle. Get over here, coward. Fight me like a man. Hiding in your own acid. How about the fuck? That's a cheap shot, you know it. I have to recharge my stamina. Two dead bombardier beetles. Not the original plan, but hey, it worked out in the end. I just nearly died doing so.
Ant crossing.
Ah, the pond. The little fish pond is the size of an ocean. Oh shit, spider. Less that I'm afraid it's gonna kill me, more that I just do not feel like fighting it right now. Should have more than enough bombardier parts now. Ooh, excuse me. To finish off the... what you call it? The... oh god, I can't think of the word now. Drying rack. That's the word I was thinking of. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Let me pull up. Here's the problem with doing a dual live stream is I have no idea when I'm getting views on the YouTube end. I have to guess at it. Like, I know when I'm getting views on Twitch because Stream Elements tells me so, or OBS. Looks like you got 1 view. But when it comes to the YouTube side of things, I have no idea what's going on there. Alright, go back to base. We'll finish up our drying rack. That way we can work on making berry leather. Something else I wanted to make with it, but oh, and some jerky because the roasting the bugs really isn't all that good compared to that or making, well, prepared foods. Prepared, like the cookery foods, because those will, while they last as long as the roasted ones, they have benefits, whereas the roasted don't. We'll relocate this to like right here, actually. Hopefully that should be... I guess it doesn't need to be close to the... now that I think about it, it does not need to be close to the storage, because... well... it's not based on the storage. I have to bring the items to it either way. So actually, I'll put it on this side.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
No, you can't, because I killed it. Alright, so I'm going to hang that aphid. I'll grab some of the berry chunks out of this chest. Nope, this one. This is going to be our plants. This is crafted supplies. This is bug parts. Push that go there and that can go in there. Actually, I have to repair my shield. Just want to make sure there's nothing in there. We've got food. And then lastly, rocks. I say bashing materials. That's what I want. Actually, I'll just say bashing mats. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yeah, that works. So now I know what each chest is and what they do. And I can hang up 2 of these. In terms of crafting, don't think there's anything necessarily I want to make. Not very effective defensively, but makes you run like the dickens. I think the only things I need to start making is I need to start working on some tier 2 armor. Again, I would love to make the spider armor, but the main thing I'm going to be missing is the spider hood until I fight a wolf spider. I need to start making the bubble stuff. Which reminds me, I need to make sure I carry enough to make a second workbench and storage over by the tree for when I do the pond. Because I need to be able to come up and do this, and I also need to have enough stuff to make a lean-to over there as well. What finished up? Oh, this. So make some more crude rope, or some silk fiber. And how are we looking? We're almost full here, so I might as well fill it up. Yeah, there we go.
Nice and clean.
And then, yeah, need a second lean-to and a second crafting bench and a chest over there, which I can probably relocate one of these chests and be fine, because I do have a couple extra ones. And I want to make some smoothies. Fuller, moist, heals. Yeah. Fuzz on the rocks. Most of what I'm looking for is like something like fuzz on the rocks. But Hedgelord is also a good one to have because it gives you extra like food. Oop. Did Seribot do a good job? Or Seribot? I see they banned somebody. Alright. So yeah, we're looking... It's gonna be the one I can make right now, but getting pebblets isn't hard. It'd be a bit annoying, but it's not hard.
Built for sniffing.
I use most of my pebblets building the base. Like, I also changed the foundation in the base to being pebblet. Just because using 2 pebblet and 2 clay was much cheaper than making the clay foundations. And I also believe it's stronger than the clay foundations as well. Not the fact that it responds is even better. Look, whenever one of the robots that moderates for you does a good job, you say, good. You know, robot name. It's just Twitch etiquette. And it's just weird that Seribot responds. Also, I think it's just kind of like a feedback for these like moderator bots to be like, okay, that was an appropriate ban. So yeah, let's make some fuzz on the rocks. And that'll be our main source of heals for a little bit. Let's see, how many more do we need? 17 should be enough to get... I don't need that many to start with. Because I am just going to the lab one, which, while there are a few annoying creatures there, they're not the end of the world to fight. Can't you, like, change how many you're crafting? How many did I make? 8. Okay. Man, hold on to it. World's not gonna end if I do. And then crafted supplies. We can put the ropes in there.
Yum.
Oop, pebblets are not in any of these. Okay. For immediate heals, you want... Honestly, you know what makes more sense to me than having my heals on this one? I could set it up so like, okay, this is my weapons. Then on hot pouch 3, have the healing items here. So it's like 1 and 2. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that way I can switch back to weapon and then... Okay. For real. We're going to grab what we need to make a workbench and a lean-to. So we need sprigs, cloverleaf, sprigs, sap, and grass planks. I really don't have any sprigs in? Guess I don't. Good thing I got like 20 million grass planks just lying around though. And then in here, we just want to grab our... I think it's 3 clover leaves, or is it 4? For the lean-to. I need 3, okay. 3 of those. Sprigs, and we need sap, that's what it was. Alright, that should be everything besides grass planks. Is it 3 grass planks I need? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, you know what? And then I need to yoink this one. Yeah, that one's empty. Alright, and then we're going to go back to the tree. Set up a temporary base. And as we do that, we should be golden to start exploring. I also gotta get more grubs. But that can wait. Yes, the downside to being over here is that it's not quite far enough from my base. That's too far of a walk, but exploring the pond takes a while. Even though I know where I gotta go, it still can take a while, so it's like, yeah, it's just better to have a setup over here for everything. And then we want to build a lean-to over here as well. Nice. We're all set up for this. I need to get rid of this stuff because they don't need to be in my inventory right now. It's 16, so we got a little bit of time. Grab the lily pad wax from under here. And the algae. I also gotta make a pebblet dagger. That's what I gotta make. Because I need that to harvest stuff underwater. It may have been a minute since I've last played the game. Starting to forget what like I need and what I need to get before I go to explore areas. Up here we go. Then we're going to come in here. We want to make pebblet dagger first, because can't get much further without that. Crow crossbow. Pointy rounds. Oh, yeah, no, that was the thing. Yeah, that might be a new thing, though. Bringing out flying critters. Alright, we need crude rope, pebblets, and lily pad wax for that. Okay. Crude rope is easy enough. Just get a few of these plant fibers to make some. And then pebblets, again, super easy to get your hands on. And I have plenty of lily pad wax already. Where can the pebblets be? I only need 2, I think, so not the end of the world, but this area isn't really well known for having a ton of pebblets around. Oh, there's a molar down there. I didn't even realize. Think you need a level 2 hammer for these? Yeah. Oh, there's a pebblet. Or a pebble, I should say. There we go. That gives me plenty to make the dagger with. Such a quiet time in the game. Alright, I'll make this. We'll rest. That's what I need for that. Stink bug parts? Yeah, that one.
If I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Not impossible to get the parts for that. Sleep the morning. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Alright. And then, yeah, we're gonna go back underwater and we want to start We want to start collecting resources down here. For that in mind, we can. Okay, let me get rid of all the non-underwater stuff. I should actually also. Perfect. Now let me go in here with some algae and lily pad wax to. Well, no. I was gonna say I should go analyze this real quick since I'm right near the tree lab. But also at the same time, I should probably wait until I got the eel grass to go with it. Oh no, it's the stuff down there. Shit. Go back up.
Taking a look.
Peep the tadpole. I don't know how much eelgrass I need, but I know I need a few. So I want to make all the gear required. Please don't let me drown. Alright. Let's start with making the fin flops because those are needed for moving about faster. The fact that we already started drowning. Alright, come down here. Fin flops. Oh, I need the boatman fleas. That's right. Oh, God.
The nose. The nose.
I blame myself for being forgetful. Alright, let's go analyze this stuff. Go try to find a water boatman in there. And hopefully make the fin flops here in a second.
No water filtration tablets needed.
I didn't bring any food with me either. There's always something I forget. What did I come in here for? Analyzer. That's right. Analyze. Decoy bait. Rot burst. Green machine recipe. Buoyant marker and plant fiber. Okay. Alright, let me make a cooking spit here, I guess. Because I didn't think about that. And this way I can murder some aphids that are in the area to make some quick food.
Better than starving, I think.
I mean, I could also survive off the mushrooms if I really were that desperate for it. You can consume the algae. I did not know that. Okay, that also works. Like, I knew the mushrooms. I did not think about the fact that the algae was a consumable. See if there's any more dewdrops nearby too. Because while I can get plenty of water from the soda and the juice box, doesn't hurt to get a secondary source here and there. I think I need pebblets for that too.
Aphid!
Alright, what do I need to craft a cooking station? Dry grass, pebblets. Okay, that's it. That's all I need that I don't have on me. Mainly just dry grass. I don't have my axe on me. That's not going to work. It is not going to work too well. I'm also not super far from my base, so I could just grab resources from there. Alright, let's just get this stuff set up, so I don't have to worry about it later. I will pause the recording, though, while I do so. And we are back. I just built that, and that's all I really did. I also grabbed the berry leather and the aphid jerky that I had hanging up in the base. Again, just having a little extra resources here don't hurt, and I can research that while I'm here. Alright, so let's see. What in all do I need to make? Bubble helmet. I can't make that yet. There should be a, yeah, gill tube. I didn't bring silk rope with me. God damn it, I knew I forgot something. It's the one perk of, like, when it's a recording is I can just be like, okay, I'll be back. And pause the recording, but when it's a live stream, I have to, like, you gotta watch me run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. As I keep forgetting the little things I needed. So you know what? The recording gets to experience what the live stream does. I mean, honestly, the base isn't super far. But it's just far enough that it's a bit of a hassle to get here every time. Take all those. Let's see. I mean, I can make the gill tube while I'm here, at least. And then I think that's really it when it comes to underwater. Doesn't really matter what you're wearing for chest plate. But fin flops is the only thing I really have left to make. So what I'll do is I'll grab the poncho, take off my ant gear.
That should keep me safe.
And we'll just drop
Safer.
these into this chest here. No point in holding those in my inventory. Okay, so I got that. Do I need these for anything else? The spider. Okay, so I need 4 for this. I want to say the spear works underwater, but God, if I remember. Let's see. Anything else I need to, like, bring with me? Again, not that I'm seeing offhandedly. Also, it doesn't hurt to bring some of my weapons underwater once I find the actual lab. Once I get to that point. Because I'll need those for fighting the enemies underwater that are in the lab but aren't under the water. Oh yeah, I want to grab the rest of these. I think that was it. And since I'm here, I might as well throw those on to become leather. And I think otherwise we are good. There's nothing else we need at the base. As far as I know,
Don't even need to boil it.
should be good enough to go back to the pond. And have everything we need for exploring. As I almost knock over my water bottle. Thankfully it's got a lid on it, and the lid is closed, so I don't have to worry about it spilling everywhere. Hell. What the hell? That is so funny to me. That is weird. I wonder if Twitch changed that back then. It's weird, because, like, I don't know. Just sit there and say, like, usually I can see how many people are in chat, or, like, watching. But Twitch has had this controversial update where it was like, hey, if you don't say something in the chat, you're not counted as viewer. But now all of a sudden I can see there's viewers who haven't chatted. So, I don't know what to think of it. They keep changing shit. I don't know how to react to it, but they keep changing shit. It's 1300, so I should have plenty of time to go back in the water and grab resources. Main thing I need is eel grass and these guys. These boat fin. Water boatmen. There we go, that's the word. Is it you? I guess it was. I could have sworn there was a spider nearby that was making that noise. I'm sorry, I need to murder you. The game doesn't give me much of a choice. If I want to progress, murder is the only option. Get over here. God, you were fast. There we go. That is both the fins I need for the fin flops. Don't think I necessarily need more boat fin right now. I want to make sure I got everything for the fin flops before we commit to going back to the shore. Yeah, we have everything. 'Cause the rest is in a chest, so it's not like I was going to know either way. Alright, come on. Why? Why are you refusing to climb? flops. Oh, I need 4, not 2? I can't read. I mean, I already knew that, but apparently I can't read. God damn it. I don't know why I thought I only needed 2. I was trying to keep an eye out for the koi fish. I don't know if you can do the spider fangs. Just die already. There we go. I should have dying sound. I thought there was another one coming up behind me. And you're dead. What I should do is make sure I have that mutation that lets me steal from the enemies when I attack them. I think it's this one. Rascal Rogue. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Oops, spider. Seriously though, where is... Oh, there's another boatman. Now, where is the koi fish? Come on, I didn't want to fight you. So many of these spiders under here. Get over here. And you're dead. Give me your parts. Get my oxygen real quick, and then kill the boatman. Should hopefully give me the last fin I need, yeah. Thank God. I managed to make it pretty far away from the base. Again, it doesn't help that I don't have the fin flops yet, which is where most of the underwater speed comes from. Yeah. And the next thing I want to make is the bubble helmet, but I gotta get sunken bones for that. And more eel grass.
Keep that aphid as a pet.
Game, I know. You don't have to say it a million times. I know. The aphids can be pets.
I feel a little less squishy now.
Should probably cook up this aphid. I'm gonna say, I will fight you, worker ant, if you come take my aphid. That also needs to be analyzed. Okay, that works out. Hurry. Cook, damn you, cook. Pretty sure I already used the 3 analyzes I have for the day. Yeah, can't sleep till 1800. So we're gonna go ahead and wait here. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure beginning of the day is when I used my research analysis in this lab here. Worst case scenario, I go in here for no reason. Oh, I could also see what is being sold in the raw science shop, and hopefully I could get a much needed like recipe or upgrade here. Oh no, I have all 3. Target numbers. Okay. There's nothing really useful from that. Bone dagger, bone trident, diving bell mountain, stuffed diving bell spider. Again, I gotta get the underwater bones for any of that. Science shop. What do we want to look for? What do we get from this? Larvana. A deliciously baked collection of goopy, slimy bits. Well-fed meal, critical hit chance. Or Maccabees. It's alright. Zip lines wouldn't be a bad thing to get. Because then I could, like, make a higher up base and I could just zip line down. But again, I'm not, like, super dead set on that. Mutation for reduced fall damage. Okay. The standard ride works on a molecular level and unlocks a new mutation that increases max health. Okay. Nothing I'm too dead set on needed from the shop right now. Maybe if I find more of the super chips or the regular chips lying around, I'll find some more recipes I'd want to spend money on. Or raw science points on. But for now, I don't need them. Where? Okay.
Nose.
Nose. Not quite time. So by the time I got back here, it would be time for me to put the character to sleep. Oh, I need to also analyze the boatman fins. I did not think about that before I took him in to scan them. Shinobi sneeze. I'll make sure invincible. Yeah, I need the sunken bones for these, but these are decent weapons for damage underwater. And then here, spoiled meat slurry. Then I got a bunch of stuff here that I gotta click on. Oh, where did I get all the fireplace stuff? Huh. Do not remember that at all. Must have been just one of those unlocks that I wasn't paying attention to because I was like, yeah, it's a decoration. I don't really care much about the decoration so much. Because inevitably my goal isn't to make the most fanciful base, but just to make one that is reliable. Alright, so I think at this point, I have the dagger, I have the fin flops, I have the gill tube. I should be good to start diving deeper in the water, which means I want to take some of my more main weapons. I don't remember what null is going to be in the base. It can't be. I think it's mostly just robots. I don't think there's gonna be any bugs in the lab. So that I want to focus mostly on bringing those kinds of resources.
Chewy, but
Get out of here, diving ghost spider. You're one annoying bug. Only because I forgot to bring the others with me. Also, that lily pad wax has other uses, so it doesn't hurt to collect some while I'm coming back up. Yeah, up we go. You know, I was just thinking about it. I'm trying to think about like emotes because of Twitch's new policies. I can now have emotes on my channel. I'm trying to think of like potential emotes, and I'm like, oh, what's something I say a lot? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's something I say a lot. Just make that an emote. Alright, I came up for... I came up for something. What was it? I'm losing my goddamn mind. Oh, I came for the shield. I already had the shield in my inventory. That was one of the items I wanted. Something else I wanted too. if I remember. Oh, I came up for water. That's what it was. I wanted to drink the water, and I want to come up and grab another one if I could. That's 100% it. Okay. ADHD out of what I was trying to do. That's just the story of my life, though. The ever forgetful. I could murder you so I can analyze your fins. I apologize, but science needs to be done. Alright, I want to start looking. I can't remember exactly where it's at, but there is a cave we're going to be looking for. Found it. I also want to find slime mold so I can make torches. There's also going to be an air pocket. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the shovel. 100% to get the sunken bones, you need the shovel. Yep. Okay. Cool. Good to know. I don't know why I didn't think the shovel was going to work underwater. What led me to that conclusion, but whatever it was. Oh, come on, cut the damn eelgrass. Game. Why are you being mean to me? I just wanted to finish what I started. See if there's anything in this dinosaur's mouth. Oh. Yeah, I can analyze that to unlock the recipe for the weapon. Yeah, there are 2 ways to get weapon. Like 3 ways. Either by analyzing enough stuff that you increase your brain power to just unlock the recipe, analyzing the right items to make the recipe, or by finding the weapons out in the wild, rotten versions of them, and with those you can like just fully unlock the recipe from researching those.
Hey, Fid.
So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and research this real quick. And I'll grab my shovel on the way back. Yeah, because I got both of those on me anyways. Upgrade armor, retrieve next super chip, yeah. See, I just don't see the point in upgrading my armor or weapons until I have at least the next tier of them. Like tier 3. Fluid flippers, yeah. I also know one of these I'm assuming fluid flippers will make it so you can, if I remember correctly, it gives you more oxygen. It's like their benefit of making that smoothie is you get extra bonus oxygen underwater. But again, it's one of those things I played it enough that I should remember it, but honestly I don't. And half the fun for me with this game is going back and re-exploring some things I forgot about. And then I want to grab shovel. What do I need to repair the shovel? It's getting pretty low. Acorn shells. I mean, as long as I don't think I brought the hammer with me, did I? No. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't collect so much resources with the shovel that I need to repair it, because I don't have the ingredients, and I don't feel like running back to the base to get the ingredients. Yeah. Hit the air bubble on the way down. Then we get all the sunken bones and the scales we can find. So we can make the koi fish armor. But I don't remember how good that armor is. And then we can make the sunken bone weapons with the sunken bones, which are mostly good for just underwater stuff. Problem being, I didn't bring, or I don't have any slime mold torches. Because I need to find, well, slime mold underwater. I knew it was around there somewhere, it just hadn't spawned in yet. Where could more sunken bones be? Yeah, it sucks that I don't have a slime mold torch for this, but again, I'll have to survive until I can find one. Oop, there's another one right there. Alright, I have to go back to the... Again, I also need to make the diving, like, helmet, the diver's bubble or whatever it's called. Come on. What do I need for that? It is bubble helmet. There we go. 5 sunken bones. Okay. Can I get lucky? Are there sunken bones around the, like, hole in the ground? Because it's getting to the point where it's getting dangerous just to look for them. I don't know how lucky I'll be finding more. Unless I would like to crank the brightness up, which I'd rather not do if I don't have to. I would love to get enough to make the diving bell, or the diving bubble, and some of the weapons. Like, maybe the knife or the... Honestly, the trident would be go-to for me. Because the pebblet dagger is mostly for just harvesting underwater. But you do need the bone dagger for some of the... There's like tier 2 things you can break underwater that needs the bone dagger for. I think I have 4 sunken bones, right? Yeah, so I just need 1 more. I can analyze them and then craft the bubble helmet, which again just gives me more oxygen, meaning more time under the water, which would make searching for things much easier. It's like every other survival crafting game. You're good at one spot, so then you move to another spot, and then suddenly you're weak again, so then you need to farm until you're good at that spot again. But I feel like the amount of grind in this game is so minimal compared to most other survival craftings I've played that I don't mind it nearly as much. I can't go further in because I'm already down to 14 seconds. any further in and I'm just dead. I might have to call it and get out of this area for now and give it like an overnight respawn to try to get more sunken bones down here, or just look for slime mold while I'm above the water. Not above, but like in a different section of the water to make finding them easier. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my only option. Alright, give me one more bubble before I go up. Oh, come on. There we go. I can also search around like down here to see if I can find any of those items I'm looking for. Ooh. We collect those. The marble shards and the whetstone shards. My boy's starving. Oh no, dying of thirst. I was wrong. Oh, I could also just be killing these guys if I wanted to get food. Yeah, because you just get tadpole meat from them. I don't think you get any other benefits from killing them. I'm trying to imagine how ineffective a hammer would be against the underwater. But honestly, I think a shovel would be much more effective. Actually, I didn't refill my oxygen up there. I'm not seeing either the slime mold or the bones up here. Which sucks because I need one or the other. And I was hoping to get this done in this in-game day and not have to, you know, sleep through the night again.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid
Oh wait,
as a
no.
pet.
Slime mold torches don't spawn underwater, I don't think. Some can, but I don't think they necessarily do. They tend to spawn more in caves, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They spawn in caves, so you're not going to really find them underwater. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while. But, yeah. That's what I thought, but I was like, it's underwater, though. It should spawn underwater. Yeah, all the koi armor. What I unlock? None. Tadpole mount, stuff tadpole, okay. Alright, those are done. What I'm going to do is hop into this, like, exploded zone here. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there they are, right there. There's going to be some down here. I might not be able to come back the way I came in, but there should be some here.
Verbal transcription unit 87.9.
So let me grab a torch.
Robot, I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Verbal, and I will be serving you today.
Yeah, torch
I
is what we need.
specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
Good. Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
I love Burgle in this game. Reprioritizing grilling. I also need to eat. Consume. We're going to... I shut that in there. Not going to do me much good if I leave it in the chest. And we want to grab... I do I have a torch on me? Okay. I thought I left it back at the base. I'll grab the needle just in case I need it. I doubt it. Just be on the safe side. Grab that. I got my torch. Hopefully I have enough time to run in here before it becomes night. Because, yeah, last thing I need to run to is a wolf spider. While I'm trying to run back and respawn, or sleep through the night. If I was smart, I could have also brought my red ant armor with me. Because this isn't... Basically, what this area is a destroyed ant nest. So you run the risk of dealing with ants in this area.
Detecting a soldier ant in our area. Proceed with caution.
Just like that.
Taking a look.
Yeah. Stabbing spikes are the weaknesses. Hop around the milk molar. Hoping that if I go this way, I can get to those slime molds. Which, yes, that's exactly what I can do. Grab as many as I can before dipping. Cool.
Scientific breakthrough.
So I'm not seeing any more. Alright. With that in mind, then, I can now make a slime mold torch. Or I think I should be able to. Come on, I made it through here once. Let me sneak through. Thank you. I don't have the tool required to break that yet. And I do not feel like fighting a stink bug quite yet. Fuck him. Cool. I thought I was going to have to go through that entire cave. The fact that I was able to make my way back is nice. Pretty sure I used my research points. Yeah, I did before I went in there. So the slime molds are going to have to wait until the next day. What are one of those torches costing me to craft? Pretty sure I unlocked it. Oh, there it is. Slime lantern. It is eelgrass and lily pad wax. Okay. Which I should hopefully have back at base.
Ant crossing.
I'd be concerned if I didn't. Make one of these. That leaves me with 4 available, so I can make a second one when needed. Size need to be researched. I think we're good. Lantern I don't need on me right now. Oh, I guess I can get rid of that out of my inventory too. Yoink. How much is the bone dagger? Yeah, because it does slightly more damage, but has higher stun. I could make it, but I really want to make the diving bell, or the diving bubble first. But it should be a lot easier to find the bones, so yeah, I'll just make a bone dagger. Alright, collect more eelgrass and lily pad wax. Since it's almost nighttime. And while being underwater means I don't have to deal with the spiders. I'd still rather save myself the headache. And there goes the dogs. They're going crazy. Is that not what I think it is? It's not. Because the things you can cut are marked. And, yeah. I didn't realize some of it fell. The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I like spawned into myself there for a second. It almost looked like the bottom of a boatman. I could also put one of my base up here on one of these lily pads if I really wanted to make it easier to get back to. I feel like this is like just in the right spot. Boy, I'm not looking forward to getting up to that upper area. I think that's the only thing I need to research, so we'll run in real quick, research it, and then head back into the water. It's a lot of back and forth. And that's what this game is. It's a lot of back and forth. How long we got for the recording? Recording's 1 hour and 7. Alright. I do want to try to start cutting down my recordings by, like, editing. Even if it's something I don't like doing. Analyze this. Cool. And now we are set up. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that for now, because I'm going to get the other items. What's up?
We'll talk when you're done.
Alright.
Okay, kid. Bye.
Bye. Hmm? You have fun with that. Oop. Around and around we go. Yeah, this should give us a little bit of food too when we drink it, so that's why I wanted to drink that instead of the water. Plus I need the water for when I'm in the lab. Yeah. I should also look into grabbing some flower petals, but those aren't necessary for anything I can think of off the top of my head.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit pounder.
See, at least this one, at least that one makes sense to me. But some of them are like, you're eating a granola bar. Ew, this is gross. This is terrible. Eats an aphid. Delicious. It's exactly what I wanted. Like, are you sure about that? Because I wouldn't be so sure about that one. Yeah, before we get all the way down, we're going to go ahead and grab an oxygen bubble. Yoink. And now we can see 10 times better than before. Doesn't mean we'll find anything. Just makes possible findings much easier. Instead of having to bump up against every, like, centimeter of the ground, being like, where's the bone? Where's the bone? I can more just kind of glance at the ground now. Won't stop me from missing them, but I feel a lot better knowing I won't have to, again, like, search super hard to find one. Not over here. So, my only hope is that there's some... I can grab that. It's what, 2... Yeah, 2 digs, I think. As long as I go back at about 30 seconds of oxygen, I should be fine. Alright, that gives me... I think there's 2 more left up at the base. That should give me 4. So I should just need 1 more for the helmet. I just gotta remember to, like, leave myself just a slight bit more oxygen every time. Or a bit more stamina every time I go to swim. Alright, 30 seconds was a bit pushing it. Yeah, probably better off doing, like... Actually, I could check, see how much I needed for it, because I had 4 originally. Yeah, it needs 2, so yeah. I need at least 1 more then. Oh, man. Gotta go back slightly more oxygen than this last time. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'll be pushing my luck if I go for that one way over there. I'm already down to 32 seconds. And I am... Okay. I thought I got turned around there for a second. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to make it this time. I didn't go for that was pushing my luck, but... Oh, God, please. Have mercy. Not the water bubble spawning. The second I died. God. Which field station does spawn me in? Alright, let's go back, get my backpack.
Keep that aphid as a pet.
Mosquitoes. No. I know, right? It's terrible timing of like, well, it's almost there, and I'm dead. Alright, go back, get my backpack, and then I'll end the recording I have going. Oh, there's the koi fish. I didn't think it was spawned in. Why is it saying my backpack's high? Huh? Or is it just like, okay, here's the general location, you have to go down and find it yourself? There is slime mold that spawns down here. Sorry, I saw slime mold and then I saw the marble and I'm like, okay, those are needed. Look, I just have a bad run of luck when it comes to things like that. Kind of surprised though, it's like, unless the backpack floats, which I don't think it does. Does it? That'd be a nice. That would be a nice quality of life thing, but honestly, it just makes more sense for it to be sunk down at the bottom. It does. Cool. That seems to be one long ass trip underwater. It does, but I tend to like, when I tend to play, I try to like just run and gun through it as quickly as possible. But I should make those. Bubble helmet. Yeah, there we go. And then smoothie. What do I need for the smoothie? Oh, I don't even have that one yet. Ooh. Yeah, I only got the swim speed one. Shoot, I don't even remember what it is.
That should keep me safe. Safer.
And then I just want to drop everything in this chest. Because unless I wanted to go... Nope, there's nothing here I wanted to analyze. So yeah, we're good to go back in. Do I have the mutation? I don't think I do. No, I don't have the swimming mutation unlocked yet either. Yeah, getting double the oxygen is gonna make this 10 times easier. So first, we're gonna focus on getting the lab unlocked so I can go in there and get as much oxygen as I need. If I can remember how to do it. I want to say it's... Really? Give me that. Hello. I want to say this is one of the ones I gotta explore to get it unlocked. Do this one, run back to the beginning area. Right? Or am I misremembering? Misremembering is something I do a lot. It is, I think? How do I do this again? Oh, Lord. I just swim against it? No. God damn it, why'd you do that? I make you a mod and you here trying to fuck things up. Grab that bone while on the way out. Yoink. There also should be diving bell spiders, which you can get oxygen back from killing them. I forgot to put the other one on my hotbar, therefore I was going to kill him with the regular knife. There we go. And while I'm thinking about it, let me equip my other knife. Perfect. God, it's been so long since I last played this one. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, oxygen. Switch all the breakers. I had to do that first. Okay.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves,
I meant to end the episode.
nutrient boost in a
Good job.
miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
There we go.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham.
Plate of wet
Very well.
ham.
Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
That's quite the statement there. Alright, let's get the secondary breaker. Go back and get oxygen. Come on. Go out. I know I can fit through there. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, grab this secondary one over here. Go back. Refill my oxygen. And then... I don't know. Probably end the episode. And then I'll start the next recording. Yeah, because I'm only missing the second one now. All it does is open that, like, central access. Has, like, a quick access point, I believe. Either that or it just opens up this main area. Nope. Initial diagnostics indicate that everything is in working order and ready to get in the Brussels sprouts live testing phase using the automated hydroponic aquaculture microponics system, or HAMS. I suppose going forward, Burgle's task of cultivating the biodome mycelium network seems to have not been a complete failure, and signals are detectable in all extremities. Biodome operational, grow nodes operational, nitration system operational, fungal network active, surprisingly. Harvesting is typically 90 days out, but initial tests show small sprouts are ready within the span of a week. We'll look to optimize this further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up to a nearly grapefruit size. Alright, with that all read and said, this is going to be the end of this episode. So, those on the YouTube recording, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here and you want to see more, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me over at twitch.tv to catch me live. Without further ado, have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, and bye-bye.